Hello, we're at Sibos 2015, this year in Singapore, one of the financial capitals of the world. My name's Chris Principe, I'm from Financial IT. I'm here today with Tom from Elliptic. Morning, Tom.
Good morning. How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. It's been
What we'd like to ask you right now is, tell us a little bit about the company and yourself.
So Elliptic is a London-based blockchain company. So we focus on two areas of blockchain, security and analytics. So on the security side, we store blockchain assets, and that can be anything from bitcoins themselves all the way to other financial assets stored on the blockchain, for example, bonds or shares in private companies. So we try and bring the same kind of standards of a traditional custodian bank to the blockchain. So we are fully accredited by a Big Four audit firm, we are fully insured, and our customers are typically hedge funds, trading firms, law firms, any regulated entity that's looking to store digital assets. And then the second area we're focused on is analytics, so trying to extract meaningful insights from blockchain data. If you look at raw blockchain data, it's just lists of transactions. You can't get much insight from that. We try to reduce that to a web of entities and the transactions between them. So the reason we've done that is to address one of the big issues with Bitcoin, and that is the perception that it's completely anonymous. And this is of great concern to regulated financial institutions who want to know who they're dealing with and where funds have come from. So our new product, Elliptic AML, can tell them that. So they can input any Bitcoin transaction to that tool and it will return a risk score. And that quantifies the risk that those Bitcoins have originated in criminal activity, be that a theft, a hack, a dark marketplace like the Silk Road. And I think this really really addresses one of the big sticking points when it comes to mainstream adoption of digital currencies.
Well, quite interesting for listening to you talk, because I think there's a lot of people, there's a perception that the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies are a bit risky, maybe a bit shady, and it sounds like that you're looking to put some standardization and some light on that to where it's comfortable for the regulators and the compliance side.
Yes.
If you could go into a little bit more of your solution for us.
Certainly. So our solution is a way basically of determining source of funds. At the moment, previous to the launch of our tool, if you received a Bitcoin payment, it was really very opaque about where those funds came from. So Bitcoin is pseudonymous, so that means that there is no identity, no concept of identity built into the system. All you have are Bitcoin addresses, which are lists of letters and numbers. So what we do is to try and de-anonymize the Bitcoin network. We're assigning identities to entities in the blockchain, which means that you can have confidence about who you're dealing with and where the funds have come from. So that's the main aim of the tool. Again, the whole blockchain and how this is working is really at the forefront. It's new technologies, a lot of excitement around it. You guys really seem to be in the middle and leading at it. What do you think is going to be happening as we're going forward? I think there's still some question in people's mind on the success of the blockchain strategy. Yes, so it really is the buzzword at Sibos this year. Every single conversation I overhear seems to be about the blockchain. The blockchain event, the panel in the stand behind us was, standing room only. But the trends we're seeing are that last year the buzzword was Bitcoin, but this year it seems to be blockchain. The banks here would like to separate the technology from the currency. They would like to use the blockchain technology for their own particular needs. So a lot of them are starting to engage in proof of concepts on a range of applications, everything from representing shares in private companies like NASDAQ are doing to bonds on the blockchain, which UBS have started doing. So there's a lot of experimentation going on, and I think in the next couple of years we'll see the results of that and the real sort of mainstream uptake of this technology.
It's interesting. I think the takeaway for me is that blockchain is new technology. It's a lot of excitement around it. But it seems that on your side with Elliptic and your solutions that you've already started taking it to the next level by looking at data and the analyzation. Could you add a little bit to that for us?
So to the...
taking the data and the analyzation beyond just the security of blockchain.
Yes, so on the data and analytics side, we are trying to do something similar to what you see in traditional finance, which is trying to analyze transaction patterns between entities, be that for compliance purposes, for working out credit scores, for anti-fraud purposes. All of those services are going to be required in the blockchain world as they're required in traditional finance.
Well, Tom, standing here, getting the opportunity to talk to you, I can really feel the excitement and passion that you have for this, and you're one of the leaders going forward with this new technology from Financial IT. We really appreciate the time today. Wish you the best of success, not only at Sibos, but going forward.
No problem.
Thank you very much,
son.
Great. Chris Principe, Financial IT.